Hey folks, Time of the Butcher. Today's video, we're putting together a bear can sausage breakfast burger. I'm about to show you exactly how you can do this. So thumbs up if you like the video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will not miss an episode. Stick around, we're gonna be making this together. First thing I'm going to do is oil a sheet pan lined with foil. And while we're at it, we're going to lightly oil the bottom of our beer can. I have 2 pounds of a pork breakfast sausage. We're going to divide this up into 8-ounce balls, and we're going to place it on our cookie sheet. We're going to do 4 8-ounce sausage balls. I actually have a little more than 2 pounds in this bowl, so don't hate on me if I'm not using all of it. And this can get sticky, just a little hint. Use a bowl of ice water. Rinse your hands off, and that'll make this whole process much easier. The sausage won't be sticking to your hands. We're gonna get our beer can, and we're gonna very gently press the beer can into these sausage balls. And at the same time, we're gonna work our way up the sides so that we create a sausage cup. It's a little tedious forming these damn things. I'm gonna take strips of bacon, and we're just gonna wrap it around the exterior of these breakfast sausage burgers. I'm using a regular type of sliced bacon. Resist the urge to use a thick sliced bacon. That's gonna have a tendency to fall off, and it's not gonna really adhere to your burger around the outside. You would need something to fasten it with toothpicks or something. But just a regular sliced store-bought bacon is fine. So we're gonna get these wrapped around all 4 of these burgers. All right, we have our 4 breakfast burgers all put together. Before we get it onto the smoker, we want to get it into the fridge, get it chilled off for about a half an hour. That'll firm up everything to make the transfer a lot easier from the pan to the smoker. We're ready to get them onto the smoker. I said we were going to be cooking these at 300 degrees. We're in fact going to do 350, all right? So 350 it is. Now, the reason why we oil this sheet, it's very important to oil this beforehand because this sausage can get very sticky. So as we're transferring this from the sheet onto the grill, if you don't do that oiling process at first, you might have some trouble getting it off. I'm gonna go right up on top here. All right, we got them all on. We're gonna shut the lid. We're gonna let these go for about, I would say, a half an hour at 350. Then we're gonna come back out, take a look at them, see how our color is developing, and we'll be going on to the next step. But one thing I wanna let you know, folks, is you absolutely do not need a smoker to be doing this. A grill works perfectly fine. So long as you can get your grill to, say, 350, even 400 degrees, you're gonna do the same technique, but I want you to use that indirect grilling method where one half of your grill will be lit and the other half of your grill will be off. And that creates an oven environment. So there's absolutely nothing you cannot do on a smoker or a grill that you could do in the house. It's all a matter of technique. All right, we're gonna check out our breakfast sausage burgers. Wow, they're looking great. Great color, that's what we're looking for. Now, we ran about 10 minutes longer with the cook. Initially, I said we were gonna do a 30-minute cook, but in fact, we did 40 minutes. I needed to get the temperatures to about 150, 155, which they are. Now, whenever you're smoking, you know, it's one thing, it's good to use timing as a guideline, but don't get so ingrained into the timing. A lot of smoking, or even grilling for that matter, any barbecue, you're looking, it's more about appearance, about temperatures. So as you're doing these cooks, a lot of times you need to adjust a little bit. For example, I thought that we were gonna do a 30-minute cook on these, when in fact it was a 40-minute cook. So no sweat, no problem. Just realize those things and adjust as you go along. So with that said, our next step, we're gonna go in with, we're gonna drop an egg into these. Whoop, shoot, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna drop an egg into each sausage cup. Now some of your egg might drip out as this one is. I could have made these cups a little deeper, but there's just enough to catch that yolk is what I'm concerned about. Nice. All right, next we're gonna go in with some chopped green onion. Just randomly sprinkle it in there. And lastly, some grated cheddar cheese. All right, we're gonna close the lid. We're gonna let this go about another 10 minutes. All we want to do is get that egg set, and we're gonna finish the cook on the sausage. When we did this changeover, we were looking at 155 degrees. I need it to go to 165 for that safe internal temperature. So I'm gonna let that go about 10 minutes, and we'll come back out and see what we got. Our egg is set, our cheese is all melted. The last important thing to check on is internal temp of the sausage, because you need that sausage at 165 degrees. Yeah, we got 170. As long as that's 165, that's all you need to do. All right, so we're gonna get these off. I'm gonna very carefully remove them. Now I'm gonna let these rest for about 10 minutes just to get the juices to redistribute in there and get everything calmed down a little bit, because everything, you know, is jumping. The juices are jumping in that sausage, so we want this to set. So I'm gonna give it about a 10-minute rest, then we'll be back to build these breakfast burgers. What I have next are some whole grain bagels. We've toasted them off. There's a lot going on. They're sprinkled with some oatmeal and other grains. So when we put the sandwich together, we got a whole lot of things going on. It's like an entire breakfast all rolled up in a bun. Between your bagel, your oatmeal, your sausage, your bacon, your egg, your cheese. I mean, there's an entire breakfast meal right on a bun. So all we're gonna do is just put these together, and we're gonna plate them up. And there you have it. Bear can breakfast sausage burgers. It only took us about 2 hours. Great breakfast idea. Hope you're gonna like it. And this is the favorite part of the day. We're gonna get one of these cut open for you and see what it looks like inside and give it a taste. Whoa. You can see we have actually a little smoke ring around the sausage. That egg has set up. Everything looks fantastic. There's nothing to do but give this a try. This looks like a winner to me. I'm gonna dive in and let you know for sure. This is insanely good, let me tell you. I can't think of a better breakfast item than doing this. In fact, I think I'm gonna open up a little shop and just sell these. This is absolutely fantastic. I'll do it again and again. Please don't let breakfast hold you back from grilling outside. Get outside and do these beer can breakfast burgers. You won't be sorry. This is Tommy the Butcher for Wise Guys Barbecue. Please like and subscribe and ring that bell. Hope you like what we did for you today. See you next time.